kubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Ke Sorkar jelaling bakatanat sports ka penlong ya kajing alang haringkat kajing don lang ki he sipai bat ki officer na benta kajing penkre ya ke Durand Cup kajing lek kai football ka he bat ka bapau ha India ha ka baganong ba shlong kan yo ban penlong kumba henreu tu ligi jing yakun ha JN Stadium ha ubnai ban wan ha bakren jikilat pathai kubor hadin balawai kajing alang bat kinong penyat ke Durand Cup menta ka sngi ka khatwai trik unai tung arajar arfusau u commissioner and secretary ka tanat sports ka jela Vijay Kumar ulong bakajing pen krek kala ya chat nega benta ban priang ya ke Durand Cup ban kala ke Sorkar kala Angnud ban pendep no ya ke jing maramot ya ke JN Stadium namar ha ke sngi basdang ke jing lek kai Durand Cup ha shlong kata ha ke arterik unailar ke Sorkar ke kwa ban Plie ba no ya ke JN Stadium ke bakup de ke dur ka dar ke Thymmai habakali halor ka jingya jo kiti jing Shna ban penbahaya ke JN Stadium ukumar uloong baki kam ki bon ki baladang dep Henry ki basa de ki kam ki bahap ban pendep janai satang kat to kat ni halor ka jing syakta ka rukom pentrei hadin bala khanrai ginong trei bar jilla ulong ba kum bala mi hagilat pathai khubor kalong ka ai ka babu jing namar ba kinong trei belaru ki ngos im Henry loong yiki bandon shwa ban pendep yiki kam namar ki kam ki badang sa ki de ki kam ki bahap ban penbit penbiang janai kajing elek ka HJN Stadium Polo ne kabenta ki South ki club ki be shimbenta ha ka Durand Cup kan sedang ha ka arterik unailar Kisah dari ki klub ki banyak simbentah ke jingnya kun Durand Cup ha Shillong kilong ke Shillong Lajong ke Hyderabad Football Club, Goa Football Club, bat ke Nepal.
So as we all know, Durand is a prestigious football tournament, very well recognized globally, and we are very happy that Shillong will be hosting 6 matches of the Durand this year. So and the opening ceremony. The first match will be on the 2nd of August, and we'll also be reopening the JN Stadium. As you know, the JN Stadium has been under renovation for quite some time. We are adding 2 new stands. We are creating seating in all the bowls, and we are making JN Stadium into a more competitive and with natural turf to host international style matches. So a whole revamping of the JN Stadium is also going on. So we are very happy from the sports department, from the state government, that we are using the Durand to reopen the JN Stadium also. So a lot of work, given the challenges, as you all know, of the rain and the weather we have here. So basically construction work, still there are some last minute activities that are going on. So the engineering team is working very hard. So I think almost on a daily basis we are monitoring that progress. Everybody is optimistic. In fact, today the Army General Malik, he made a statement that our field of play is probably the best in the Northeast. Only 3 months ago, we had a lot of difficulties with the grass not growing so well and other challenges, but we got the experts and we did everything that we could, and now we have, I think, a world-class field of play. So basically, lots of preparations. Today, I think this is the 3rd meeting. We have one more meeting on Durand. So morning we did the inspection. 11 o'clock, our Chief Secretary convened a meeting of all departments. We just had a more detailed coordination meeting with the Army, where we'll be having more internal meetings. So all these processes are ongoing, but basically, hosting an event of this size, 6 matches, we have basically 4 teams which will be participating in these matches. Our own Shillong Lajong, then the Hyderabad FC, the Goa FC, and the Nepal team, one international team from Nepal. So these are the 4 teams which are participating. So hosting a match like this means several things. First is we start with the infrastructure. So as I said, we are getting ready with that. Second is actually filling the stadium, getting the people excited about this because it's a great event. So the capacity of the stadium is 19,000. So we want to fill the stadium. So which means from tomorrow we'll be launching the tickets. We'll be opening up the ticket sale, and we'll be launching the various other promo events. So which means we want people to get excited about it, and we want more people to come, join and enjoy these festivities and participate. Of course, and we know getting 20,000 people in polo also means the challenge of traffic, the challenge of jams, and so we don't want that to happen. So therefore, there's a lot of coordination going on with the police. So they are also making all the plans that are needed to ensure that it goes off very smoothly. So I think all these, both at the creating the best stadium to creating good facilities for the players who are coming from outside, to ensuring that it's a great experience for the people of the city, so that, and to ensuring that there's huge participation. I think we are looking at all those things, and the meeting that we just had was one of the preparatory meetings with the army where we are going through all the details of the second program, for which our Honorable Chief Minister will be the chief guest, but senior officers from the army will all be coming. Today's meeting, I think it was mostly, we had this coordination meeting with the army, the GOC of the 101 area. General Malik was here and his team, about 4 of the generals were there, officials from the army, and of course the entire sports department and the event managers, because again this is Durand is as I said, a very prestigious event. So the Durand also has an event manager and we also have an event manager, so they have to coordinate. So today's meeting was primarily a coordination meeting.
So as you mentioned about the infrastructure being innovated and going to be inaugurated on the opening match that is going to be held here, but we have seen in the past few days this checking of laborers. Has it hampered the work, and is it true that some of the technician engaged for the work also being harassed?
It was a challenge. It's reported in the media. I don't want to say anything. I think now I think everything is under control. We have the laborers, everybody is on site. We've managed to convince them to stay on. So in fact today morning our Chief Secretary also had a meeting on this issue along with the DG. So we are hopeful that it won't cause any further challenge or delay, because obviously if the laborers are kind of feeling insecure, then it will cause delay in the work, because the next 10 days is very important.
So what about in terms of logistics and all of that? What arrangements have been made?
So the logistics, it's the same, the logistics of the teams coming in. Now again, we are lucky that we have 2 5-star hotels. So obviously these teams expect to stay in proper accommodation. So I think we are accommodating the teams, and that for transport, again, thanks to all our schemes, we have good buses, good vehicles. So we'll be moving them, and more importantly, I think the teams also will not only be from where they are staying to the main stadium, but they will also have practice inside. So we have identified 2 practice grounds. So one is the Sai and the other is in Nehu. So both are in the Nehu campus. So they will also be moving in those directions. So I think mobility wise, logistics wise, everything is well covered. And in fact, it's a great opportunity also for all our entrepreneurs and stuff, because with 20,000 people congregating, so there will be a lot of opportunities to set up food stalls and a whole bunch of other economic activities. So we are also from the Department of Sports, we are shortlisting all those people. So in fact, you'll see when the stadium opens, the new stands, north and south stands, they have very big nice concourses where we'll set up shops and people can sell food. So it's a stadium of international standard.
And the rates, ticket rates?
So the ticket rates depend on, obviously this is the differential pricing. So there are rates ranging from 100 to 500. So 500 is obviously for the seats which are 499, is for the view, with the best views. 100 would be for some of because the new galleries are also not covered. So there the rates are 100. But yeah, they are priced according to the visibility and various other considerations.
How much the involvement of finance for hosting such prestigious
finance, we are still working out, but basically again, here every day requirements are kind of being assessed and stuff. So as we move along, I think only when we get closer to the event we know the finances, but it will definitely be in a few crores, because hosting any big event will cost that kind of money. We also hope to, we are also discussing there will be some recovery of cost through ticket sales and all. So we are working on those, because as I said, the precise requirements of what is needed, what are the because the stadium is also new. So there's a lot of, as you know, that a lot of construction is happening around, because we're building a big indoor stadium behind the JN. So a lot of, taking care of those sites, masking, a lot of work will have to be done. So therefore we are assessing the cost. We don't have a number for as of now.